me a little bit about where the library is headed.
Let me start sort of looking in two spaces. One in terms of what I'll call virtual space, or how one will interact with the library digitally, electronically, over the web, developing more and more capabilities to be able to both deliver content but also to begin to find and manipulate the content that you find in that environment. Secondly, in terms of the physical spaces here, we're just starting to get our arms around the master planning process to really look at the Bazell Library and the rest of the university library system here to rethink and how spaces in this library are used, so how we modernize and renovate the building so that we can support things such as collaborative learning, the integration of technology into this environment, and some of the other kinds of changes that have occurred over the last 30 years or so since the last time we've had an opportunity to address some of these changes. Today you come in and you see very heavy, if you will, fixed spaces, tables difficult to move, and so you interact with the space as it was designed. In part what we want to do is create space that's far more flexible so students can move things around, assemble things in groups, change the size of those groups. So think about chairs and tables on wheels, technology that's more portable, etc. And so students are able to more customize that space for their needs and change that over the course of a day or over time as people come in and out of this building and the size of the groups changes and so forth. So that will be one zone in the library. We need to have multiple zones here. In addition to that social space, at the other end of the spectrum, we'll continue to have spaces such as the Great Reading Room, which is very quiet, meditative, almost like church. And then spaces very much in between those two extremes. So depending on one's needs and learning modalities at the time, we'll have a variety of spaces to be able to accommodate those different needs.